Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of the One of One Card Show. My name's Luke, and I am your host. And for this week's episode, we are going to be taking a look at the best case hits and inserts of the Panini era of WWE cards from 2022 to 2024. This week, we're going to be looking at numbers 5 through 1. Few reminders. It's top 10 best. It's my opinion. It's okay if you disagree. You can comment in the comments section how you feel about my ideas. We're going to be looking at the affordability of these cards and the long-term collectability on a scale of 1, which is not so much in terms of collectability, to 5, which is a must-have. As a quick recap from last episode, we had number 10 was the Vortex from 2022 Revolution. Number 9, the Supernova from the 2022 Revolution. Number 8 was the Gold from the 2022 Prism. Number 7 was the And New insert from 2023 and 2024 Select. And number 6, we have the Downtown from the 2024 3 Count. So let's begin by looking at number 5. We have the prismatic entrances from 2022 to 2024 WWE Prism. We see over here in 2022, there were a total of 30 cards with the parallels ranging from green to silver to green pulsar, SAR, Mojo out of 25, gold out of 10, and black 1 of 1. We have the, in 2023, we have the 20 card set with green, silver, undercard, green pulsar out of 25, Mojo out of 25, gold out of 10, and black 1 of 1. And in 2024, we have another 20 cards with the parallels ranging from the green prisms all the way down to the black prism 1 of 1. I think these are an absolutely wonderful insert set with a great way of showing off the WWE superstars as they are walking down the entrance aisle. It's wonderful. You can see the Becky Lynch out of gold right there and a PSA 10 from 2023, as well as a Roman Reigns Black Prism 1 of 1. Look at him. Greatness on a different level mode right there. Just unbelievable set of cards. Really shows off their look, their character in a very, very strong way. For recent sales, we see an R-Truth Black Prism 1 of 1 from 2024 going for $144. We see a Hollywood Hogan from 2024 also going for a $245 best offer price over there, so probably a little bit less. And if you want to go on a lesser scale of things, we see a 2023 Triple H, very unbelievable set of him, almost looking like Shao Kahn there from Mortal Kombat. And we if going for $1.99, and we see an iconic image of the Undertaker from 2022 going for just $1. Affordable, yeah. If you go on the lower end of things, definitely affordable. And I would say long-term collectability, 4 out of 5. I think people are going to be really going after, some of the more iconic wrestlers, such as a Hogan or an Undertaker, in these sets. Now, this next one is just a really insane card. We got the WWE Silver and Gold logo set from 2022 and 2023, impeccable. In 2022, there were a total of 40 cards for the current wrestlers, and we see that there's a total of 40 cards for the legends. They're all numbered out of 35, but there is the parallel, which is a gold 1 of 1. This is a really fascinating set. 2023, we have another 40 cards of legends and 40 cards for current modern day superstars. This is a set that's featured in a lot of other sports. We can see the NBA, for example, with that logo man that they have. And in WWE, they have the WWE logo. This is so fascinating. These are super thick cards because they literally contain 1 troy ounce of silver in them. They weigh a ton. They weigh so much. The parallel for the gold, it also contains a half troy ounce, 14 karat gold. I'm telling you here, if you hold one in your hand, you will understand what I'm talking about. We see Triple H, we see Cody Rhodes, It's a really great design. Macho Man out of 35 silver bar. Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hulk Hogan silver bar from 2022 and 2023. Some recent sales. Zelina Vega 2023 going for $130. We see The Rock going for 175 best offer, so for a little bit less. And then a Dusty Rhodes 2023 impeccable going for $927 in the one of one gold bar. Are they affordable? That's kind of an interesting thing. An ounce of silver, if you were to look at an ounce of silver and a half ounce of 14 karat Troy gold, an ounce of silver itself is about 30 something dollars at this moment in time. Uh, so if you're going for a pretty rare-ish parallel out of 35, $130, one might argue that that's not the craziest idea in the world. And then we have the 14 karat half ounce half Troy ounce gold bar. A half Troy ounce is for 14 carats can go for about 800 and something dollars. So again, that's not that crazy of a purchase if you want to just rip it out of the card itself and just use the gold itself on something. Not sure what you're going to do, but you could use it on that. At number three, we have the Black Color Blast Prism from 2024 Prism. This is a very, very small insert set case hit right here. It's Black Color Blast. It's a very dark version of the Color Blast with a black background. I think it really enhances the wrestler. We see Rhea Ripley over here. We see Roman Reigns. We see The Undertaker. I mean, it's a really standout set, and it really places a lot of great emphasis on the wrestler themselves. I think it's really wonderful images that we see here of the respective wrestlers. We see the Fiend version of Bray Wyatt as well as Hollywood Hogan. Again, these just stand out to me with the particular cards if you get a hold of them. Some recent sales. We see the Roman Reigns PSA 9 going for $285. We see a PSA 10 version of Hollywood Hogan going for $850. So are these affordable? I don't think they're that affordable, but in terms of long-term collectability, I think these are going to be things that people are going to be going for in the long term, for sure. Just, 1 year that they existed, just 5 wrestlers that they have. And if you look at the PSA pops, we're looking at not a lot of these cards in existence, or at least that have been graded so far. Now, number 2, we have the 2022 through 2024 Color Blast. We just did the Black Color Blast at number 3. Now we have just the straight up Color Blast at number 2. In 2022, we can see that a total of 10 wrestlers got Color Blasts made for them. 2023, once again, another 10. And then in 2024, oh my gosh, they went vertical this time after going horizontal for the first 2 years. And they once again have a set of 10. The Color Blast, it's kind of got a very minimalist white background design, but then you have that puff of, paint or smoke in the back. And it really just is a great way to demonstrate just how awesome some of these WWE superstars are. And as a result, they go for some very awesome prices. Now, this is a particular type of insert or case hit that is extremely popular in other sports. You can see a 2022 Tyreek Hill in football going for $621 in a PSA 10. And in basketball, we see the Victor Wembanyama going for $3,750. Only one person bid on it, but they still were totally willing to go for $3,750 for that card. Hopefully they took into consideration him being out for the rest of the NBA season. But yeah, going for quite a lot of money there. We see over here, Liv Morgan from 2024. Again, great design, great visuals. It almost looks like an artist painting in the background. And then in the Roman Reigns, we see from 2022 that looks like, again, just a giant puff of smoke going as he looks like he's about to punch Xavier Woods in the face. Now, this one might be a little bit blasphemous, and we might have to talk about this in a different episode, but you can see the Hulk Hogan 2023 Color Blast, which was autographed by Hulk Hogan. To some of you, you might be saying to yourself, how dare they do that? And on the right, you can see Bret Hart. And again, I think that looks, again, quite great looking. What do these go for? Some of the higher end sales, we see the Jade Cargill going for 550 best offer, whereas Hulk Hogan in a PSA 10 from 2023 going for $853. These are not the most super short print of cards. There's dozens of them out there for each wrestler. It seems like, or a couple dozen of them out there for each wrestler, but they just go in command for quite a bit of money. And again, on the lower end of things, we see LA Knight. If you're an LA Knight fan, $176 for an LA Knight. And if you're a big Becky Lynch fan, you wanted to get the 2022 PSA 10 version, we have $699 best offer going there. So are these affordable? Once again, definitely not. But long-term collectability, I think people are going to want these in their hands in the long term. And at number one, what is number one? It should come to no shock to everybody. We have the Kaboom from 2023 Revolution. We got a set of 25 cards, and we see the Rock, which is probably the biggest of all of the 25 Kabooms right there. The Rock from 2023 Revolution with the Kaboom case hit. These are extremely popular in other sports. They appeared in multiple other sports. NFL, Christian McCaffrey, PSA 9 going for almost $1,000 best offer. We see an Anthony Davis from 2015, 2016 going for $360. These have, depending upon the year, more or less a very comic book style to them in terms of how they're presented. And I think they just stand out more than any other case hit or insert in the sets. We can see some recent sales as well in a Donruss FIFA from Mbappe, $434. We see a Deebo Samuel from the San Francisco 49ers going for about $400. So these, again, go for great money. In WWE, look at all of them. They just stand out with the Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss. These are must-have cards if you are a WWE collector. Some prices. Again, these are best offers, so they probably went for a little bit less. The Rock going for $2,800. Best offer. Again, probably a lot less than that. John Cena, about $1,500 or a little bit less than that. Best offer being accepted. Some recent sales, if you want to go on the lower end of things, a Becky Lynch and PSA 9, $225. Ronda Rousey, PSA 10, $351. And Edge going for $470 in a PSA 10. Affordability, definitely not, once again, but long-term collectability, yes. People are obsessed with Kabooms who are Panini and card collectors. They might be going for these Kabooms even if they aren't necessarily wrestling fans. So to recap, we had already gone over that with Vortex, Supernova, Gold, and New in Downtown coming in the top five, going in at numbers 10 through 6 rather. And we have Prismatic Entrances, Silver Gold logo set, Black Color Blast, and Kaboom coming in at number 1. I want to thank everybody for watching this episode. Don't be afraid to comment on this particular post. What was I right about? What was I wrong about? If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. You have a wonderful day, everybody.